Hello there, my friends. Deigan back again, author of the 4 Pillars of Transportation and creator of HPLS. This week, I want to ask you a really serious question. You're in transportation logistics sales. You're going out there every day. You're making a mark in your industry. Have you ever sat back and thought about what it is you really believe about what you're doing? So many of us, we go into this day and we just kind of go through the motions, if you will, without a real sense of believing in what we're doing. It's a big question. Do you believe wholeheartedly in what you're doing? If so, why? These questions come through in our voice when we speak to clients. They come through. If you're sitting here right now and you look at me, even through this camera, and you say, you know what? I don't really believe what he's saying. Would you ever watch another video from me? It's something so simple. Our intuition picks up on a lot. And it's funny because a lot of students that I help, they say, well, no, I got a great intuition. And I say, okay, have you ever focused on what other people's intuition is? I say, well, what do you mean? I say, well, you think about it, right? You come in, you've had a bad day. The dog goes and hides under the table because they know you've had a bad day. Right? So people's intuition pick up on this. Your children pick up on it. Your spouse picks up on it. Everybody picks up on it. Your prospects pick up on it. So if you don't believe in what you're doing, your prospects will pick up on that. I'll give you a perfect example. So I believe wholeheartedly in the logistics and unequivocally. I look around me, and as I sit here in my HPLS studio, everything in this studio has touched a truck. Everything. Our industry is the heart of every economical engine. Everyone. I don't care what it is. You can talk Bay Street, Wall Street, whatever the case may be. How did that all get built? By trucks bringing the product there. All of those components in the computers and the screens and the LED lights, all was on a truck. Everything touched a truck. There's a great image that a colleague of mine sent to me. It's funny how it all kind of works. I was preparing this blog and writing and doing a little research on it because every week, I don't know if you know, but I research things. I don't just kind of turn on a camera and talk. I want to know what statistics are. I want to know, what people think about it. And he sent me that picture, and you're going to see it below this video, and it blows your mind. In 2 weeks, there's no more clean water if it wasn't for trucks. I never got that deep on it, right? I looked more at anything that you see, touch, taste, or smell has touched a truck, right? It has. So when I sit there and I say, yeah, our industry is the best industry on the planet. When I look at my customers, okay, and I say, I have my customers and I say, okay, not only am I helping this customer move their freight, I go a step further. I believe I'm helping to facilitate the people behind that product. When I move auto parts, I'm helping to facilitate that person buying their first brand new car, or changing out that car because their goal is they want to change a car every 3 years. I'm helping facilitate that. I'm helping facilitate somebody getting a brand new car so they can get to their job and do their job well and help facilitate their customer. I'm helping facilitate that salesperson at that auto dealership to meet month end so he can put food on the table for his family. Right? We can go so deep in it. When I move pharmaceuticals, I help facilitate that person that is sick to be comfortable. Whether it be their time or not, but to allow them that comfort of the last couple of hours to be comfortable. I help facilitate people getting better because they've got a job to do to feed their family. I help facilitate all that. I help facilitate the vaccines that come and help cure us of some of the ailments that we find in this world. When I deal in more of the house furnishings and house renovation market, anytime I'm delivering countertops or anything, I'm not only helping facilitate my customers' bottom line, I'm helping facilitate that family that is saved for decades, some of them, years, months, for that new kitchen, that new bathroom. Because they got their new countertops, they got their vanities, they got their mirrors and sinks, and they walk in and they're so proud because they've been able to save and make it happen. So my question to you is, what do you believe? And in order to really, grasp this point of what do you believe, I've got 3 questions for you. I want you to look at some. I want you to look at what your top customer sells. What is that product? What does it do for the marketplace? The second question is, how does it help the marketplace? And the third question is, if you were to consume that product, how would it benefit you? These three questions, if you answer them, specifically the last two, I mean, the first one's more directed towards, focusing on that particular customer. But if you were to ask yourself these three questions, and really, if you can't answer them, you don't really believe in that customer product. And I'm going to go that far out and say that, because we as salespeople should really be involved in our customer's product and understand how our product is being used in the market. When people consume it, what benefits do they have? If you were just to look at these three questions and really put them more even to a prospect level, how dramatic your sales will change when you start talking to prospects about what their product does in the market, as opposed to just being another salesperson trying to call them to get their business. I'd like you to think about that this week. And throughout the week, by all means, add a comment below this video. Make sure to go to Daniel Deigan, HPLS on Facebook, and like us. But help us spread this message. I'd really love to know what you believe, because the reality is, if we don't believe in what we are doing, other people are going to see it. They're going to hear it. And your sales are not going to be where they can be. You're not going to have specific, strategic, and predictable sales. Until the next time, my friends, please go out there and really focus on what it is you believe and why you believe it, and incorporate that belief and those whys into your sales pitch. And when you start having those sales conversations, sorry, I shouldn't have said pitch, but when you start having those sales conversations about that belief, about why you believe that, things change dramatically. I'd love to hear your stories. Take care, my friends. Until the next video, please go out there every day, sell with the best of your ability, make it fun, and crush your sales.